Hello, welcome, and today I'll be talking on the Omicron variant of concern and the slighting on Africa. As we all know, the Western world has many times used Africa as a dumping site, harvesting good things, using it to make wonderful things, and then coming back to dump the waste in Africa from whatever you know. And one of the most annoying is like dumping accusations on Africa that are only validated by power. For example, HIV. Till today, Western civilization has refused to apologize or take back the accusation that HIV generated from Africa. The HIV was discovered outside of Africa, but today they still, out of power, will say, just like the invasion of Iraq over weapon of mass destruction that was never found. Well, let me not divert too much. Let me go back to what I was saying. Omicron variant of concern and the slighting, the throwing of Africa under the bus. So Omicron was discovered, or frankly, I don't really think it was discovered. I want to speak what is knowledgeable, what is true as much as possible. So the Omicron variant of concern was alerted to the world, or WHO, by African scientists. They discovered this variant and they reported it to WHO. And what did WHO do? WHO tried to twist it into a story to further their campaign. The Omicron variant was discovered, and what did WHO say? They said, wow, this is the last nail on the coffin for herd immunity. I want you to listen to some of the videos from the one doctor that is said to have worked with the Geert Foundation. He vehemently advised against mass vaccination of concerning COVID-19. Of course, today you don't hear much about him. His videos of great concern and great insight have less than 500,000 views. So, Omicron was alerted to the world by scientists from South Africa, and WHO or whoever was speaking on their behalf started saying, wow, this is the last nail on the head for herd immunity. Why were they saying that? Some people were saying, oh, they are trying to do this to get Africans to vaccinate by force and this. Already I hear South Africa is saying that there's going to be a mandatory vaccination for public workers from the 5th of January. After listening to that conference of Alaska governor, and the conference he had with some town people, it all looked like a town hall. I had the feeling that Alaska governor doesn't really want to do what he's doing. It just seemed like he was forced to do what he's doing. When you see somebody defending an office for the sake of the office and defending an office for the sake of their belief, there are two reactions. So this Omicron was discovered, and Africa started being thrown under the bus. They started attacking people with herd immunity. However, from what I see, some people were, there were many conspiracy theories. Oh, this is an implant of WHO into the community so that people without COVID-19, people that had developed herd immunity will have COVID-19, and then they will force us to take the vaccine. Much as I don't trust WHO, I really do not believe that theory. But I read through the interview of the lead scientist from the South African lab, and I'll put snippets of this, where they were saying that, it's a big blow to the herd community. And then there was the saying that the people need to be vaccinated, more people needed to be vaccinated, stuff. Now, I have heard so many times reports and people saying, I did this interview, this is not how I said it, this is how it came. And that New York report or whatever, you will see I'll put it inside this video. You can, from what I saw, they tried as much as possible to preserve the WHO agenda of mass vaccination. But however, they still try to respect the doctor's opinion, but they put it in such a way that it was not so clearly stated. I don't believe that was how the lady stated it. I believe she said she was more emphatic about her opinion, but they just edited it, possibly. So inside it, you can see that she clearly stated that Omicron is affecting both vaccinated and unvaccinated people. And she was asking that this concern should be raised. She said it clearly that Omicron is not about herd immunity or about vaccine rejection. She also stated that Botswana had paid lots of money, the vaccines, and yet they had not received it. So why am I saying this? I think because of the fact that Omicron is affecting both the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. And the doctor who had tried giving advice against mass vaccination, whose video will be linked below, there was Dr. Bosch Vadan or something like that, Dr. Geert or something like that. He projected that there will be waves from reinfection of vaccinated people that will weaken further their immunity, and that at the end, the most likely people to resist will be, I'm paraphrasing, but that was what I said, will be the people that have had COVID-19, recovered from it. Now, based on this Omicron is affecting both vaccinated and unvaccinated people. Unvaccinated people never said that they will not be reinfected, that possibility does not occur. But you see, WHO, from all I know, they do not retest people that have been vaccinated. There is a need to know the effect and the movement health-wise of people that have been vaccinated. This is not about you are right or wrong, you are taking vaccine, I'm not taking vaccine. This is about human lives, human quality of life. This is what it's about. Forget whether you hate people who want to take vaccine, you don't hate people who want to take vaccine. This is about humanity. This is about humanity. It will be a shell of a life if you are existing as a human and acting as a non-human. So, obviously, from my own thinking, my own seeing, what I see, WHO is more concerned in concealing the fact that Omicron is affecting people that are vaccinated. And I suspect that based on the fact that the projection of Dr. Geert has been happening, everything has been almost like what he said, that this Omicron mutated from vaccinated people. So you see, based on the projection, vaccinated people, because the vaccine kind of compromises their immunity, it forms a new kind of bond. It forms a kind of new mutation with the vaccine antibodies and any perceived COVID, such that it creates a new variant of COVID or something like that. So this is the problem from what I see. Omicron is not an African problem. Omicron is a mutation problem from vaccination. I hope humanity is still in charge of themselves. I'll be making another video concerning some related of this matter. Thank you for listening.